What's going on, guys? Your boy Joe Shake72 coming to you guys with a video right now. So, the Philadelphia Eagles bring in, they have not a technical visit, but a video call, which they can't bring in college players, of course, because of what's going on with the coronavirus and all that stuff. So they had their second meeting with wide receiver deep threat KJ Hamler, okay? And I have a feeling that the Eagles they're very interested in KJ. And I have a feeling that they may stray away from a wide receiver in the first round, okay? KJ, I made a video a few weeks ago about between KJ Hamler, Jalen Reagor, the differences between some of these guys. I think KJ's track of the football is pretty good, but not as good as Jalen Reagor. And I think in open space, KJ Hamler is very good with the ball in his hands. And make guys miss and has a lot of moves. And, he's very elusive. He's very spongy. And he's quick once he gets the ball in his hands. But if the Eagles can go in the first round and maybe do something different, go draft maybe Patrick Queen. Go draft Patrick Queen from LSU, okay? And Patrick Queen, stops the run, very good against the pass. He's a ball hawk, always gets his hands on the football if he's near somebody, and does a pretty good job, blitzing, and he's pretty damn physical, okay? Whether it's Isaiah Simmons or Patrick Queen as well, who knows what happens. But I have a feeling, I'm not saying our weak link is linebacker. It kind of is right now because, we signed Jatavius Brown from the Chargers on a one-year prove-it deal. But he was mostly a backup, linebacker for a while and got a starting spot and started to play really well. The Chargers linebacker group was pretty good. He played pretty damn well when he had his chance. But this gives him a chance to start. Nathan Gary, he's a serviceable backup. That's pretty much it, what's going on with him. Alex Singleton is garbage. You know what I mean? So we really don't have any depth. Getting rid of Nigel Bradham this past year, freeing up $4.5 million. It was a move that had to be made. I don't think Nigel Bradham even signed to another team yet, but you go out there and get an Isaiah Simmons or a Patrick Queen as well. They could just go, I'm not even just saying those two guys specifically, but if they just go and get a linebacker in the first round, which I'd be very surprised if they do that. I'm not surprised that they would go after another position, but I would be surprised that if they actually went after a linebacker right in the first round at 21, pass up on some guys. Who knows? I mean, at this point, you know what I mean? So I don't know. It could be Justin Jefferson at 21. You never know. What if the Eagles take another chance? They're looking at the second round guys that, like a Denzel Mims, baby Jalen Reagor, KJ Hamler, some guys like that, and they want to take a chance on them and see where it goes. I mean, at this point, I'm not believing everything I read because I made a big mistake in 17 reading and believing a lot of things. And with the draft, it always changes every day. Teams change their minds every day. You never know what's going to happen. So I don't know how I would feel about drafting a linebacker in the first. Obviously, there's nothing promising with our linebacker core. It's not good right now. Jatavius Brown is nothing promising. It's a prove-it deal. It would be nice to go pay a linebacker. It'd be nice, in 2021 to go pay a linebacker and let him earn what he needs to do this year to get a contract. It would be really nice if we could do that. But unfortunately, the linebacker position on defense for the Eagles is like the running back position of the offense. You know what I mean? It was just ignored for a long time, and we just bring in guys. But we did draft Miles Sanders, so I didn't know they'd have that much balls to do that, and they did. So can't agree more with that. But if they go into the first round, get a linebacker, and then go after one of these real fast guys, I understand we want the premier guys. I know we need stars. I know we need at least one guy, one of the top 4 guys if we can get them. I'd be surprised if they go linebacker first round. I mean, that's just something I thought safety was an option, but that was before we re-signed Rodney McLeod, and then Will Parks is in the mix, and we're adding a lot more to the secondary. It changed from night to day, instantly. So the weak spot I have on this defense is most likely linebacker. We don't have a full hybrid linebacker that can go left to right, cover the whole field, a good blitzer. You know what I mean? We need a good coverage guy, okay? We've made some mistakes. We've let some guys go. Not saying that all of them were mistakes, but you know what I mean? Unfortunately, we've had guys that leave here and be successful somewhere else, which means we're not doing the right thing at that position. And when Nigel Bradham was released, I was very surprised. I didn't think they'd have the balls to even do that, and they did. So you go get an Isaiah Simmons, you go get Patrick Queen, which a lot of people are saying, Patrick Queen is a first-round pick linebacker. You can go get him. And he's good at everything he does. He's a very good player all around. You know what I mean? So I like his physicality as well. But if you get a linebacker in the first round, I will be stunned, and I will be just like, wow, I didn't think the Eagles were going to do that. Because you know what? This is the second visit. Technically, first it was a visit, then a video call before the coronavirus thing happened. So technically, he had a video call with the Eagles, I think today or yesterday, something like that. So there is a lot of interest with KJ Hamler. But, at the same time, the Eagles could bring in a lot of guys on double visits, and it doesn't even matter at this point because half the guys that they did last year, they didn't even think about drafting. Maybe a few guys, but when it comes to bringing, if you see a player that literally gets 2 visits, especially now it's easier because now all you have to do is video call. You know what I mean? With all the coaches and stuff. So if you see KJ Hamler on 2 visits already, this is his second time, you see a lot of interest there. And the Eagles are like, this first-round pick should go towards another position, strengthen ourselves more, which I think is safe to do. I honestly still think we need to draft 2 receivers because behind D-Jack we have nothing. Behind Alshon, we have nothing besides Greg Ward, but Greg Ward isn't going to touch the field. You know what I mean? So I just don't see them having Greg Ward touch the field this year. He's going to be a backup. But, hey, you have options. So what do you guys think? Patrick Queen, Isaiah Simmons. What do you guys think? So other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. I will see you guys later. Shake squad up. Fly, fly.